People, we are today discussing how to move from being poor to riches. The mindset of a poor person. And adwene ya ma ohiani etimi di hia. Ena adwene ya ma sikani etimi nya sika. And that's yesua how you betimi move yan fa so ohiani ye change no ye tam ohiani straight near not to sikam pum. Enti no yentie sa video we na Pastor Eje wo ha na yentoa ye be no so. To just listen to this man, we will talk about it in 3 ye betchim.
I'm going to give you the middle class person's belief. I'm going to give you the wealthy person's belief. So the poor person believes that the primary purpose of money is paying bills. So if you believe the primary purpose of money is to pay bills, and all of your thoughts about money are, how can I make enough money to pay my bills? You will always be poor. Now, you can be poor and be thinking about how much.
Okay. Look, asem we na papa na kana. O se ohiani adwene nyina ne se oye adwuma na ode akwa akotua naka.
Yeah.
Enti say adwene ne yesa bidi a na ti say dwuma ye nyina no ye pese ye adwuma na nya enough se na ye betimi atua ye ho aka. Sa adwene no nya da utirimu na esete wo utirimu a sa na abeba obra sa akosi ewie. Ujidi ana unjide.
Etiefo we de ye chiachia mo se ene ewie yetimi aba Koda TV so Koda TV de hana unya information nyina ye den efree information bia ye good bia no Koda TV na de bro.
Oh yeah.
Change from poor to rich class. Look, asem na papa na eka no eno ana ye de tete ye nyina ko school wie pejuma.
Yeah.
Na eware shawoma ene oyere nature bills na a responsible man,
Yeah.
or woman. Enti enye wrong there be a school of thought, because a futu a odi tu me phobia enra no ene ebi en na aboa me ba bi a china emwa me
There be.
enti obia no da bia me kasa so start free baby. Asem na wo kan say ye nyina wiase nyina hwe nipa bi o wiase a obi akoye adwuma wia first nurse wo ye so betua ne bill.
Yeah.
Obetua ne rent, obetua ne electricity, obetua ne gas bill, obekwa ko di dwa
Phone bills.
Abegu na wanya baby edneti ato no eja say kobi bi na benya bi a wape kobi bi anybody ampese bi watwumoko wadidi wona oyire ne omba. So TV akohwe TV.
Ebi Canada to ebi ankanso a no.
Na eja ade achi anwasa akoye. Enti that's life. Na eno so fact na wiase. Say wo de hand to mouth. Yeah? Enti obi a wo ye adwuma bia no. Say wo ye doctor, engineer, accountant, bricklayer,
Nurse. Whatever.
Ubenya adwuma na ye ubenya sika ube live comfortable. But I want to mean meye odefo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what he's saying is true, that anyone poor person thinks they only work and they earn income to pay bills.
Yeah.
If you believe in that philosophy, you cannot become a rich person. So the Rich Dad Poor Dad, the book I read, the 4 quadrant, which is being employed, is good. Because we all started from being employed.
Of course.
Everybody, including Robert Kiyosaki himself. He was employed. And then he has to look at his family lifestyle and look at his mom and dad and look at his neighbor. That's how his mindset changed, because the neighbor's kid was always going on vacation. So his dad was a doctor, so he's very smart. The mom is an accountant, and they're earning money, but they're always fighting over money because it's not enough. And this guy also go on holidays because he was a businessman, but they look at the money wrongly. So money is like a seed. Once you earn it, you need to plant it somewhere. So I always encourage people to move from an employment into self-employed. You know, self-employed, it means that now you don't work for somebody and you're not paid by you an hour. you're paid by what you put the hours in to earn your income. So that one you can grow quicker. So if you work 1 hour, you can earn $100 an hour, or $200 an hour, or $300 an hour, depend on what you're doing as a self-employed. Most self-employees are the ones that are having small business like scale or shop, and then working for themselves, on an electrician, that have a contract or a builder. That helps you. So you need to get ABN, Australian Business Number. That ABN will be able to help you to set up self-employed. Don't stay there, because the disadvantage about self-employed, if you're sick, your money ceases.
Of course.
Because it's yourself. Yeah? So try and move into business where you employ other people. So you buy their hours. A businessman buys your hours. A businesswoman buys your hours. So the hours that you put in for them is what they're earning from you. Then they pay you peanuts. So everybody needs to move into business. And after moving into business, if you want to be a wealthy person, you go into an investment.
Yeah.
And that is why this afternoon I want to teach people or show people how to move from being a poor middle class person into a business structure with your own money, where you put your money and then your money will be earning for you. So as you sit here, as I speak to you, I have investment that is earning me money. I don't need to be there. That is the leverage that you have. Leveraging on time. That you wake up, whether you go to work or you don't go to work, you'll be earning money.
Yeah.
So you have other businesses. I'm still employed by organization, but I had other businesses that I don't need to be there and I can still earn money.
So it means when you said at the beginning,
yeah,
you can be an employee, but then you need to graduate yourself from being an employee and then moving into being doing business.
Self-employed, yeah.
Being self-employed. You did not mean stop being an employee go and start being self-employed. Now, person said, so you will be a juma. One can say, will be a juma. Because you will be a juma. So, what time now? Now, here, juma be a while bit me a year, and the account will be there now. That's why we wrap business. When you kakrawaha, in your kakrawaha, that push you because they be a kakrabi now, yeah, or one cast out demon. A bit me. Abe broke the unya will be the monocrass because a holiday a juma away and a share how much you make. Yeah, okay.
All right. So like he mentioned that don't put your money in the bank. Don't save it. Find something for the money to be doing. Sika I say nipa. Sika I say a bro diaba.
Yeah.
Sika I say cocoa diaba. I say ujiana sasi swa a day returns better a be bro. Into your capital money has to go into an investment where it gives you profit.
Yeah.
Most people are happy when they see their money in their bank account. That's wrong.
So and I don't have a person and then I got too deep into even the business part.
Okay.
Let's delve into the mindset.
Okay.
Because until I identify me a broke and I'm a poor. No?
Yeah.
They all come first for whom I'm before some is skinny.
Okay.
Until there will be no need, say, Betty, the can cry. Then woman say, describe symptoms now.
Yeah.
Now, say, I'm some business.
Okay.
And the other who said, there is the need to watch the next video.
Yeah.
Which is going to help you to move into something a year different. He first mentioned something very great. I say, so I say most poor people, a year juma edichom huaka.
Yeah.
Now the young is saying, Akora or Ghana, Akora or Australia.
Yeah.
Tama, I buy support to the Ghana Free Education crowd, is SSS.
Okay.
Into what started investing and you hear Ghana and SNIT loan.
Yep.
Now they are starting to invest. Or abroching so abeje Hex.
Yeah.
Now they are co-investing. If it's Australia, for example, into a corona by graduating from first degree, now or they cannot less than Australia, be 50,000, 30,000, 20,000, whatever amount or here or the code school. Into from day one now starting here Jumano or Katia.
Yeah.
Nti so who say bank natural letter so Canada say na bosumi bia ye gye wo say na wo hwe bia ye gye wo say a na papa na sama o ka meti ase ani say na enya beto tim so oh na che say me yes bosumi bia metua $100 to cover me installment for the SNID loan and a student's loan now. Okay, na say me adwuma bi na bosumi kra ye tua me ka be $200 kra na me the 100 etua sa loan na I come 100. I mean, my mom and papa and the team in rent.
Yeah.
And you know, me $100 now. I move 50 be the top upper card of the trainer kwa Jumaba. Well, share what you may was said. Then you are okay.
You're okay. Yeah. And see that mindset.
A fidie na.
Yeah.
Or describe it say, assume ye mubi ama sa adwene tra ye mu ama ya be permanently poor. Even though we can earn more. To can say everybody can be rich.
Yeah.
But says how dream way any do trim them we and I'm panso o karuti mitua.
Yeah.
For the sa corona we school for now, utua the hex $100 now when you juma $200. So now for fear say can say 2 free fear. And as I say obetua rent $50 they are supporting with fear say. Now corona here say the juma mo no ka say okay can I get 1 or 2 more shifts? I need extra $100.
Yeah.
Onya 1 or 2 more shifts. I boss here juma 3 days spent in the whole week and a fortnight. It's in our dream when say so long as I what me tua ne loan no as I tua ne ma make $50 and I papa ka $50 they tua rent no onya ka crash in the bottom the thought of McDonald's of course he's living big already
Yeah.
but the mindset must move from there a honor this guy's philosophy you know I think if you are listening to us fiase dream wo de ho
That's right.
e bia wo de ne de enye student loan but if we buy loan bi de akoya ma me ayi ebia wabɔ bank loan bi de akwa akotoka ana bibia wutua enti no ebia na sese na adwuma wo yen unsa so unya de ka na afi no o pa adwuma fofraye unya adwuma na ya utimi ehu se okay mitiwe ma wo ma ya sese me ndeka no wan hwe ya now life na koye say you are only living your life or can say people live their lives just to build a good credit.
Yes.
So that when they want to buy something on credit they can get it. But what he's saying, you know, it's not supposed to be like that. You don't have to live your life to build credit.
Yeah.
You
have to live a worthy life that
will make you money. So you don't even need to have any credit.
What you're saying took me my mindset to when I was young.
Okay.
See, it comes with responsibilities.
Yeah.
And then what you want in life.
Okay.
Nti mi sano, me papa me $100 as home allowance you me feel say me wie. Nti that time when in the 90s no 1999 2000 like me wie high school 1999 no when $400 now $100 $300 no and so blow no
Rich
and any suit I can see and my sister be eka chem say kokweji with my next door neighbor hey we were sister I say hey AJ suit out to Toby baby wow
eka
na me to suit every birthday be I me to new suit me to tie different shoes enti me has seen na me fi sen wan no to be one we has seen and say otua ne bi wi a
yes bibia ho hia bio
either so be blow or alcohol
okay
and now be blow cigarette
okay
and now be blow ewo club
yeah
and now be blow
ewo
ema and now be blow ewo entertainment
yeah
enti responsibilities is what help us to become rich or poor.
Okay.
What he's saying is say, what your bills never no, sikano diakano, because ubia benya sikaka kra with the betuo. And I say, unya usikana invest it will be bim. Now returns no would be at your bills. There are immediate bills I say ni pebia utia straight away. U rent. Wouldn't mean say wo train. What he's saying, you need to qualify it. What is it? Men can say we keep pussy card business be unless say a 24 hours turnover, then you can get profit to pay your rent. Because rent in India over 4 weeks. After 4 weeks, no.
You are homeless.
Yeah, you be man notification.
You are homeless.
So something like maybe electricity, gas bill, and all
internet
that,
and those things.
Just it can wait a bit. But the wisdom in what he's saying is you have to let your money multiply for you.
Yeah.
I'll give you a snapshot of how to become a millionaire.
Okay.
Let's say that you can do something like which somebody told me and I didn't take it. I can do haircut. It's me treachery. And imagine say, me focus ni say, me get $10 for haircut. Let me to me 20 pa 100 T in a week. That's $1,000. But what is it?
Yeah.
All right. So if I'm able to do that skill and get $10, now every week be me 20 pa 100 T. It's $1,000. That's not bad. But now
good.
I want to upskill it. Yeah? And the instead say, make 20 per 100. Now let me move and cut 1,000 people's hair. Yeah? Now a Jumano adults. Yeah, say me find a way in Sydney to cut 1,000 people's hair. More hair. Now me get $10 now. But now I'm making $10,000.
Yeah.
You see the skill. Inti ejuma bia wo yen bia no say if it's this amount of people now customers now serve woman, don't look at multiplying the money, multiply the customers.
Yeah.
So now $10,000, yeah, a month or whatever. Now let me find 10,000 people and charge them $10 each. How much am I making? 100,000. You see where the million comes in. So now I have $100,000. Now let me convert into 100,000 people that are still need my service, whether a month or 2 months or something. Now, if I serve 100,000 people in a month, that's $1 million. So the little you're earning, which in church setting, let me read the Bible way. We'll see Proverbs chapter 23 verse 7. Two quotations. We'll say, for as he thinks in his heart, so he is. Yeah? Ti dia wodwene wo akoma mu no. Eno ana woti o. Ti se wodwene say we are rich. Yeah? Now we are rich. In your head, you are rich in the head. But in reality, you are not rich.
Yeah.
A rich person or a wealthy person is somebody that can take 6 months off. When you're Juma, but there's income coming.
That's why you're rich.
6 months.
Now,
No
what
holidays.
do you say? Nipa no yamfa say why obi adwuma onye no adwuma. Why accrue holiday hours?
We have a back.
Yeah.
And
So it's not he's not rich then because holidays not so enough hours and they'll pay him for all that period.
you know what's have a back up age money.
Or if you have holidays, I don't
Yeah.
back to the same space.
No. When you're
So,
rich.
okay.
When you're rich. And you say what save you holidays.
Yeah.
Like what accumulating holidays.
That's what
and I will crab saba. But ubia or that sorry.
No, you're no adwuma to be that sorry break it away for 6
the
months.
asset is making enough money for you.
Okay.
Like I'm in real estate.
Investment and
Investment. Yeah. I'm in real estate. Minyen ruho say my asset is making enough money for me. But at least I have 1 or 2 assets beer. A mom is small rent. But me be so. But what you say?
Yeah.
It has to grow. The asset has to grow to a certain level beer. I feel unfeske beer and count. Not profit near there ever. And no na your person you get it there. But I mean read another quotation. Galatians chapter 6 verse 3. Was say obia odwene say woye obi no enso no onye no odada ne ho. Yeah? Or say, for if anyone think to himself or herself to be something when he or she is not, he deceive himself.
Yeah.
And sometimes the comment now make and say, "Obi or uchichi and bills in unya 10,000 be at an account to office so you're rich." You're deceiving yourself. Or 100,000. As long as the money is not making money for you, you're not rich. No. Because 100,000 asem to a bit me in a day.
Yeah.
Enti me pese obi ati ase say there are levels and streams of income that we need to get into so that you'll be beneficial of your own money. The money has to work for you.
Okay. Into yourself.
Yeah.
Your money has to work for you. Abusafo, the software AJ Kenny.
Yeah.
I know he knows what he's talking about. But our next question to software AJ is this: how can we make that money in Australia? And that will be answered in our next video.
Okay.
Because we have covered almost 20 minutes
of
doing
this.
Today's video.
So the next video is how does your money work
How
for you?
can your money work for you and give you that kind of residual money?
Yeah.
A bit me, I help you to offset some of the bills that will when change. I mean, what me I call holidays because we'll be up episode 2.
That's it.
But minimum be I was on the episode. You know, but you can but massa. How about ban no cheaper bills go on. And so you see, the man was talking about it's you live your life in certain environment in some countries. Life becomes all about bills. And he's not wrong. And the people thinking like that are equally not wrong.
No.
But I believe, sir, what he's trying to say is, what can you do to make something more than the money you need for your bills?
Yeah.
The more you get on top of the money you need for your bills, the better place you can get to. So that you can even pile up some money somewhere and invest it into something like what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But so usika unya nyina to your bills ni we na dia can udi we na apa empty. No wasan atwe next pay there. Then there is a big problem. Yeah. And he believes it's all here.
In the mind.
Mindset. Because if you can imagine yourself that you can be rich, then you can do it. We will sign off here. We will appreciate everybody. But before we go, I'll still let the guy speak whilst we are off so you hear him, his understanding, his perception about the whole thing.
And if you have any questions about what we are talking about, you can call Koda.TV.
Yeah.
And the number is on the screen, or you can give me a call 0433 997 137. This is your humble servant, Pastor Counselor AJ. We always love to help.
Yeah.
God bless you.
How much money I make, how much money I keep, how much money I have, whether or not my money's working for me or whether or not I'm working for my money. My beliefs are the thing that determine that. I'm going to give you 3 different beliefs about money. I'm going to give you the poor person's belief, I'm going to give you the middle class person's belief, I'm going to give you the wealthy person's belief. So the poor person believes that the primary purpose of money is paying bills. So if you believe the primary purpose of money is to pay bills, and all of your thoughts about money are, how can I make enough money to pay my bills, you will always be poor. Now, you can be poor and be thinking about how you're going to pay your bills, but until you change your focus on the purpose of money, you will never have more money than just barely enough money to pay your bills. It's just how it works. Can I give you a little mindset hack for that? Pick a number like of monthly income, an amount of monthly income that in your mind would be a good amount and that would be really nice for you to have, and then double it. I want you to pretend that you made that amount. Let's say a good number in your mind was $6,000. Man, if I just made $6,000, I'd be okay. So then you double it, it's $12,000. And then you say, okay, by the end of 24, my business is only going to be at $12,000 a month. So you take the number that you thought was twice as big as a good number, and you put only in front of that number. And so now you're taking that number that you used to think was big, and now you're making it smaller. And when you make it smaller, that makes you bigger. People say, like, Myron, how much does your business do? Our business only does, like, on average, 1.3, 1.4, 1.6 million a month only. Now, if you don't understand what I'm doing, you'll think I'm trying to flex. But what I'm doing is I'm programming my subconscious mind not to think that $1.5 million a month is a lot of money. Why? Because I learned something before I ever had my first $1 million year. I learned this principle. Seldom will I make as much as, never will I make more than the amount I allow myself to think of as a lot of money. So if you desire to make 6 figures, you can't afford to think 6 figures is a lot of money. If you desire to make 7 figures, you can't afford to think 7 figures is a lot of money. Even before you start making that amount of money, you have to turn it into an only in order for it to even become a possibility or a likelihood. If you think the primary purpose of money is to pay bills, you're going to work really, really hard. If you make $25 an hour, you're going to work 4 hours to make one of these. And then as soon as you get it, you're going to hand it over to somebody else. So I want you to really wrap your mind around what I'm about to say. For most people, payday is not really payday. It's just transfer day. And so if you desire to create wealth, you have to stop letting payday be transfer day. You got to make sure payday is the day not just your bills get paid, but that you get paid. That's the first one. Poor people think the primary purpose of money is paying bills. Middle class people think the primary purpose for money is paying their bills on time so they can maintain good credit. So now they can buy things they don't have enough money for because they can buy them on credit and pay the payments on time. So they think the primary purpose of money is maintaining good credit so they can buy things they can't afford, don't need, so they can impress people they don't know. And half of them don't like you anyway. So that's what middle class people and poor people think are the primary purpose for money. Most of the money of poor people goes to paying bills. Most of the money of middle class people goes to buying what I call WRLs. What's a WRL? A wealth reducing liability. Most of the money of rich people, even before